Hi guys, and welcome to Angling For You. Today join me in the wonderful fishing tackle and bait, and we're here to look at their Sonu bait wall, as we're to call it. Now they've got lots of brands in the shop, as you've probably seen on the walk-rounds, but today I'm going to show you on Sonu's. So there is an absolute plethora of stuff on here. Now we'll start in the top hand corner. Bait boosts, so they've got absolutely every flavour of bait boost. Again, this is really good for your feed pellets. It's really good when you're making ground baits. Just a superb additive, and you can make it whatever flavour, whatever colour you want to do. If you go down here, you've got your liquid enhancers and all your clear flavourings, which you can put into your pellets. Again, it doesn't change the colour, but it puts a different flavour in, whether that's a sweet flavour, it's a meaty flavour, it's a natural flavour. You can add all that in there, and along to the end with it old school liquid flavourings, which I used to use years and years ago, with again sweet, savoury, meat, all different types of flavourings. Now just on that alone, they've got every combination and flavour that you can possibly think of. But moving on to pellets now, this is a varied subject, is pellets, because a lot of venues now don't allow you to bring your own pellets, but there still is a lot out there that do. And if you do want, they have got everything. So you've got all your different colours, your different sizes, but you've also got your different types. So we've got sticky pellets there, so once you've made them up, they stick really well to your feeder. You've got your old school S pellets, which are a lot harder, you know, with more oil in it, break down slower. Just fantastic for fishing your pellet wagglers, or if you're fishing your hard pellet on the deck. They've got the different types of ones where you might use on your natural venues or your bigger carp venues, your cheesy garlics. You've got your robin reds, and they've got different flavours of these sticky pellets as well. You've got your F1s, banoffee, chocolate orange, and these ones just natural. And moving on down to this side, you've got your other types of feed pellets. You've got your red bloodworm ones, but you've got your F1s, and you've got your pro expanders as well. Expanders obviously are fantastic for fishing for silvers, even carp down the edge, double expander. They've got all varieties of the sizes. Moving on to the next aisle above, you've got your pellet O's, which are your hookable soft pellets. You can easily get into to hooking those, and again they can bring you some real good results. And the same with your pro expandable hooker pellets. So if you don't want to pump them or you don't want to soak them, then these are already done. Different flavors. These ones are in a banoffee flavor, there's tiger nut, there's fish meal, there's all sorts, along with the old Bandams as well. You're looking at the top, this is with the pro lines. So again, there's premium feed pellets, crushers and additives. So when you're making your ground bait, sometimes you want to add a little injection of colour or flavour. You can add these pro additions to those as well, but they also double up as using a 1-to-1 paste. So the 1-to-1s is 1 pint of water, 1 pint of powdered paste mix. So again, it's simple and easy to make. You add those two together and that makes you the perfect texture of paste. And if you see there, they've got an absolute amazing range. So there's like green crush, bloodworm, they've got a paste red, original, F1, krill, chocolate orange, scopex, and beta, and they've got there's absolutely tons there in that range. And then if you go onto your ground baits, now they've got the natural ground bait bases here, your pellet binders, your meaty salmons, but also they've got the Thatcher's Green crush stem as an additive into there as well. And then you're on to your Thatcher's Originals and more feed pellets, but down below are all your base ground baits. So you've got your F1's Originals, your Darks, your big bream ground baits, your original methods, and then your flavoured ones, your cheesy garlics, and your method matches, and your Tiger Crush. And again, if you want to get paste in a bigger, a 50-50 method or paste, and you can do both, so you can fish it method, you can add more water to it and make it into a paste mixture, and alone down the bottom it's full of all the individual match style ground baits, this one being a tiger fish. And the good thing about Sonu's is on the bottom it's got the pictures, and I'll bring that up to camera actually, it's got exactly what it's used for. As you can see, this one's got a method, a cage or a pole float, so it tells you what you to use it for. So if you're new to fishing and you're trying to get something that'll do X amount of different things, it says there on the bag exactly what that's used for. And I'll just use it in comparative to where you get a match method mix. When you look on that one, there's no cage, it's just a method mix and a pole float. So what we'll do is we'll go in close and we'll give you a little look round in a bit more detail. Right guys, so we're going to start by just starting with the top shelf. Like I was saying, there's a mixture of pellets and in the pro range, and then onto your pastes all across there, and that leads onto your bait boosters, and down from that is all the liquids that have just gone through the old school liquids, and then onto the new school clear pellet oils and pellet flavourings and enhancers, mainly for your bigger fish and your river fish for that one, which will be really stinky in those big fast flowing waters. And then moving on to the hookable pro expanders, the pellet O's, and again just a wonderful range of bits there. Down onto the next, it's pellets, different micros, expander pellets, feed pellets, all in different flavours, sizes, colours, you name it, it's there in some capacity. And again, so a few more specialist feed pellets on this one, slightly bigger and slightly harder pellets, these ones, slow breakdown ones. And then you're into your Thatchers, and in your green and your Thatchers Originals, and then onto these method style match mix super crush, where you got your different flavours through there, your F1 Sweet, which is a popular one in the winter, and onto some more method mixers. And then down the bottom you got your super crush expanders, your hemp based ones, your real speciality match style additive ones, absolutely tons. Right guys, well hopefully that gives you a little bit of stuff to look at, and as you know from always, there's absolutely tons of stuff in fishing tackle and bait, and they do the very best to stock and even overstock things on there to make sure that you've got absolutely loads of choice. Sonu Baits is a company that I've used in the past. I do really like them. I've used quite a lot of the products through the year. I tend to stick with certain brands just because, like all of us, that's you catch fish and you do well on it. I have picked up some stuff today for filming, which are from the Sonu Baits range, with a mixture of that and a little bit of ringers as well. So we'll test those products out and see what they're like, and see if we put some fish on the bank. So fingers crossed we do. But yeah, thank you for watching as always. Get yourself down to Fishing Tackle and Bait. These boys will sort you a deal out and beat any price, so absolutely worth the journey if it's not too far away for you, like an Aladdin's cave. So if you want to look through his playlist and see any other videos that we've got out there, we've got absolutely tons. Reviews, feature films, challenge videos, you name it, it's on there. And if you want to go on just basics, go on Angling For You Back to Basics, which is our sister channel, and it's everything about getting set up and getting you fishing on the bank. If you want to jump on the Angling For You Facebook group, we're over 9,000 members now. Ask questions, jump on the Members Day matches, share your content, then definitely do that. And if you want to go on see what we're doing on Instagram, it's angling_for_you, and again, pictures and seeing where we are and what we're doing. And until the next one guys, if you could like, share and subscribe, that'd be fantastic, and join the Angling For You family. And until the next one, tight lines.